Hello, I'm Gerard Burke, the Director of the Business Growth and Development Programme at Cranfield, or BGP as we call it for short. We've observed 10 characteristics which seem to distinguish those businesses which grow profitably and consistently from those businesses which don't. We call these the 10 steps to profitable growth. In this series of 5 short videos, we'll be looking at each of the 10 steps in turn and hearing from BGP past participants about how they've dealt with the challenges of taking these steps in their businesses. Successful growth businesses recognise that they can't stay the same as they were when they started, just with more people, bigger premises, more IT. They need to change. They need to change their systems and processes. They need to change the way they manage their people. Sometimes they need to change those people themselves. And they need to change the way that the business is led. They recognise that the business needs to become a small, big business rather than stay as a big, small business.
I think the business growing up has been quite interesting for us because at the beginning we started with 28 rooms. We've now got 60 and the whole feeling of the business has changed very much. And so before we could manage with 8 staff and it felt like a family team, now we have 20, 25 staff and it's a very different operation. And in fact, coming on the BGP made me look at it again and realise that I was trying to cover the jobs of 3 people and 3 important jobs within the business on my own. And so we've restructured it and I now have 2 managers to take over a lot of what I was doing. And as a result, the job is being done better. It's cost me more money, and I think at first that change was a bit shocking for me as I realised how much I was planning to spend on management. But at the same time, I can see the benefits coming. We're making more money, we can afford to pay for it, and now we're in a good position to be able to grow in the future, which we weren't before.
But then when you push on again, and you say, as we did, we want to get to 40 courses in the next 4 years, then there was another setup of overhead that we had to go to in terms of systems. We've spent £350,000 on a business management system and booking system. And that's a big chunky sum, but that will see us through to 40 courses and beyond. So there was another setup where we had to invest to expand. But as you grow, those investments actually differentiate you from the competition. They give you a unique advantage, which actually takes you from a SME into a large business capability.
You can have the best strategy and plan in the world, but it's what you and other people in your business do that defines how successful you will be. Consistent, profitable growth will only be achieved by having the right people in the right roles with the right skills and the right attitudes. Of all the investments that you could make, the one with the closest correlation to successful growth is investing in your people.
I think the people are so important because, I mean, being in a marketing agency, our people are our product basically. It's really key that we get good relationships with clients. Not only that, it's very important that they're actually they're developing themselves as much as they can to actually, make sure they have the skill sets to answer the needs of those clients. And we have quite a lot of strategies in place now with our staff, whereby we have annual appraisals. We make sure that their training and development is key going forward. So it's very important that people have the opportunities to take themselves as far as they possibly can in their careers. That's obviously going to come back on us, the company. That's going to actually improve the offering that we can give to our clients.
I think from the beginning, I started the company with really a handful of people, and now we're at 60 plus, sometimes going up to 100 with seasonality of work. And essentially, for the business to grow effectively, it cannot revolve around me. It has to be a management team. I cannot be an intrinsic part of the business for it to be a success. So it's really helping developing the management team, really, in terms of their part in the strategy, their ownership of that strategy, and then developing an implementation plan from there. And then also with their team, helping them work with their team to get the implementation plan happening. And that over the last 12 months, we've had massive impact on the company. We've invested significantly, and this year, through actually what I've learned from the Business Growth Programme in terms of business controls, we've even made more profit than we expected.
These are just 2 of the 10 steps to profitable growth. To find out more about the other steps, and to find out more about how BGP could help you take more of them in your business, visit our website.